Hello everybody, Chris Wood here. Thank you for tuning in. How's everybody doing tonight? Well, now that I am looking at this and seeing myself in this video, I see that there has been serious changes to me. To my face, to my head. So, after 3 years of being deformed, injured, tortured, mutilated, lied about, false arrested, medically blacklisted, kidnapped, and my mother murdered December 20th, 2021 for revenge retaliation. 3 years of going through this, having my skull split, being seriously brain injured, having my right kidney completely gone, as my right kidney and lung is gone on me. The inside of me is mutilated. My food now goes to my right side of my body. It is decaying the inside of me. Even Wayne Cubbyduck or Sarah Fiddler from Lennox and Addington Hospital is also involved in aiding and covering up crimes with and for OPP and aiding inmates and helping kick me out of the hospital to help cover up crimes, to help buy time. Blair Hardy, Billy Woldridge, 149 Center Street North, last known year's name, Tyler Lake and Jason Van Alstyne, Michelle Irish, and Holly Carlisle. They are guilty of murder. They are guilty of attempted murder. They are who OPP are paying the money to, the $300 a day to, and their drugs of choice. Conveniently, Spencer Mills and Robert Kane are drug cops. There is also the ex-chief or commander in 2019, staff sergeants year 2019 and 2021. Spencer Mills, 14716. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane. Robert Ken Fuck, Ken Kill, Ken Get Away With It, Money Badge, Family Town Council, Lucas as well. There's Stacy, the mental health worker, was Daily Tea Company, now Kingston, and Shelley Hafner. There is also a Bert Hummin or Human or whatever he goes by, gray hair guy, mustache, and a Maggie Falls, who is also an undercover and a pill dealer. I need a run. You've done some serious fucking damage, Tyler Lake and Holly Carlisle. By using R&M between your dog and my dog, you are pure fucking filth scum. And if anything happens to my dog, you're gonna seriously regret it, you pieces of shit. You animal abusing motherfucking human killing garbage is what you are. You're nothing more than fucking junkies. You're nothing more than a means for OPP. You're using R&M and you're passing it around and using it like a damn game. Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Holly Carlisle, Michelle Irish, Billy Woldridge, Blair Hardy, the woman from Center Street in Thomas, the crack shack where Curtis lives. You're all OPP little fuck toys. You're untouchable. You're unarrestable. They have a justice of the peace here to make accusations against victims. They have other cops to help them cover crimes up, the human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking. They sell your children to pedophiles and adults to sex offenders. They kidnap, they false arrest to deflect their crimes. They sex assault, they lie, they buy time, cover ups. This is OPP you think you know in Napanee. That's what I have being used on me, and it's being passed around by all these OPP little pissant pieces of shit. And as a result, I'm getting injured, tortured, I'm getting seriously brain damaged, I'm getting numbed down to be dumbed down, I'm getting seriously deformed. From these pieces of shit, my skull's been getting softened from the radiation and the EMFs. They're using this between their dog, their pug dog, and my dog, causing serious harm and injury. This is being treated like a game, and they are all untouchable and unarrestable. Blair Hardy is guilty of mass murder. He's guilty of lacing drugs to commit murder to make it look like a drug addict just overdosed, but meanwhile it's being done with the intent to make it look that way. I'm the last in my bloodline. You're guilty of stalking my mother. You're guilty of murdering my mother. You're guilty of doing this to me. You're guilty of murdering me. You're guilty of murdering and ending the Wood bloodline. And you're lucky that you suck Spencer Mills's dick. And I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm saying that in a way that you use that as a means to commit crime and have him give you free drugs while you're blowing him to commit homicides with and for him as well. You're serial killers, you're drug traffickers, and you are pure fucking filth. And one way or another, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and the rest of you cocksuckers for OPP, you will pay for this and what you've done to me and the rest of you garbage. How fucking dare you do this to me, OPP, for your revenge? You put Billy Wooldridge's prisoner tracking onto me. This is Jason Van Alstyne and Tyler Lake broadcasting through me right now from the R&M. While you're hiding at probably Ray Ray's, you little pissant pieces of shit garbage. This is how OPP traffic, this is how they frame, and this is how they murder their victims. I think this is pretty much proof 100% of the changes that I go through. You can clearly tell anybody sees pictures of Tyler Lake, you can see on the left side of my face is him. You fucking piece of shit, little 30-year-old cocksucking bastard. How much fucking meth are you on right now, you little bastard? Because that's exactly what you are, Lake. You are a bastard in every way, shape, and form. And so are you, little Van Alstyne. You are nothing more than a bastard. William Billy Wooldridge, he is a mistake. He is a bastard that was a mistake. He should have been aborted. And then there's little Blair Hardy. He should have been flushed down the fucking toilet like the piece of shit that he is. If his parents were smart. You're fucking filth in one way or another. All you garbage are gonna pay for this, whether you suck off cops or not. I'm gonna get going after seeing this and looking at it. It's really starting to piss me off looking at this, so I'm gonna get off here. And one way or another, you garbage are gonna pay for this. This is how OPP traffic, frame, and murder. Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, little Ray Ray with the deaf white pit bull, and all your other drug-fed, money-paid little fuck toys. Be safe, everybody. the Napanee, Lennox, and Addington, Ontario provincial police you think you know, and all I did was speak of their crimes, and as a result, I've been going through this for 3 years and not being able to do anything about it. They took my legal rights, my medical rights, and my human rights to assure that they get away with this, and also to assure that they don't end up with criminal and civil lawsuits. Isn't that right, OPP? Kidnapping 24 hours after asking for help to prevent 24 hours after asking for help with this, what's taking place with me. And then when you found out what you done, you screwed off real quick after you got my blood and my piss, falsely arrested and charged just to get my prints, my pictures, my signatures for forgeries, framings, and frauds against me. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? Isn't that right, Staff Sergeants? Everything against me has been pre-planned, premeditated, and conspired, and I say that without paranoia. You are guilty of slavery, you're guilty of domestic terrorism, you are guilty of treason, you are guilty of human trafficking, you're guilty of pedophilia, you're guilty of sex assaults. Financial thefts and frauds is how OPP make their money, with Blair Hardy stealing welfare checks, disabilities, insurance thefts and frauds through taking out insurance policies and then collecting on their victims. Bitch. I just had a little bug crawling across my computer, and the little shit won't die. One way or another, Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, Blair Hardy, William Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North, last known year's name, and the rest of you, you will pay for what you've done to me and what you're doing to me, and you will pay for what you've done to my mother. It's coming up on 2 years since you got away with killing her. And you will pay for it one way or another, you pieces of shit, whether you suck off the cops or not and get free drugs. You're highly protected from them. Even have a justice of the peace that makes accusations for you as well. Highly dangerous, highly corrupt, needs to be investigated and fired. I hope everybody has a good night. I hope this is seen. And remember, if anybody thinks that identity thefts and identity changes cannot happen, I am proof that it can, and it did. Right through Tyler Lake, right through Jason Van Alstyne, right through Blair Hardy, and right through one Billy Wooldridge, and the little slut that lives on the corner of Thomas and Center Street, side door entrance to the crack shack. And the few others down on Water Street. There's a Kim Delarosable. There is a Brandy that lives down there. They've used this on me as well. Sam, Ray Ray's roommate. Obviously, Jason Van Alstyne, you little piece of shit. I see you. You better stay in hiding, you little fucking punk. I'm gonna make sure you get every tooth in your fucking head kicked out of you if you have any. And that is no threat, you little boy, you little bitch boy. You are nothing more than an OPP little cocksucker, Jason Gimpy two-step Van Alstyne. How fucking dare you? Just because you blow the cops for drugs, you are a means to their homicide on me, and that is it. I share any DNA with any of you garbage, and you're gonna be fucked even more. You are gonna cause OPP to lose millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, and I hope your little bastards are worth it. I hope they're worth it for you, OPP, doing this to me, using these little cocksuckers, and the way you're doing it with the R&M on me. You're pure fucking filth garbage is what you are. And I'll see you in handcuffs and in prison to the police and not a threat either, one way or another, for fucking the crimes that you are guilty of. You became cops just to commit homicides, obviously framing people, identity thefts, using R&M on your victims to completely deform them and then commit for identity thefts and framings against them as wanted harbored inmates and other fuckheads, sex offenders that you use. The OPP you think you know, right, Spencer Mills? Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Anybody sees Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Ray, the guy with the deaf white pit bull, kick the shit out of him. No, actually don't. And then I'm gonna get, nah, I don't want to be the cause of that happening by me saying that. If it gets done, somebody do it on their own, not because I said it. I want no part of that. You're pedophile, sex offending pieces of shit garbage. You're elderly, murdering fucking filth. You became cops to commit homicides, human trafficking, slavery, pedophilia, financial thefts and frauds, drug trafficking, kidnapping. Nice going, you pieces of shit. Be safe, everybody.